Give me three strategies that a leader, whether it's a CX leader, a business leader, senior management can, or an organization can use to implement relative to MarTech to impact customer experience.
Yeah, I mean, I'll make it kind of simple here because I think, I think of everything in, it used to be called the three-legged stool. I've added a fourth leg to it in the way I talk, but it's people, process, data, and platform. And so platform's already taken care of because we're talking about MarTech. You need a people strategy, you need a data strategy, and you need a process strategy. And so, the people strategy is, how do humans work and augment their work with AI tools? I think that's the biggest challenge right now for leaders to figure out is AI should not replace your teams, but AI should augment them. And just thinking through, what does that really mean? Do you have the right people to do that right now? You may not have the right people, but it doesn't mean you're going to need to. I've heard people say they want to cut their marketing teams or their CX teams in half or something. I think that's a terrible idea. I think it's getting the right people on the teams. And yeah, maybe you cut a couple roles here or there, but it's really that augmentation. From a process standpoint, I think it's similar to that, is like, what do humans do best in a world where they can automate a lot of stuff, they can get the first drafts of a lot of things ready to go and just save a lot of time. Like, focus people, get your people really smart on strategy and understanding the next piece, which is data. I mean, if we're living in a world where AI is driving more and more of what we do, the first thing you've got to do, and I guess I'm talking about this last, but I should have talked about it first, like, you've got to get your data house in order if you're going to rely on AI to do anything. And so, some of the orgs that I work with, the very large ones, that's the very first step. I mean, we think through some nice use cases and, wouldn't it be cool if, but the very first thing we do is get the data house in order. And are we going to be able to support all this stuff so that people, process, and platforms can actually perform?